Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo Gray. On behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs, visit us online at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to check out the schedule, stop by the tip jar to make donations. Folks watching on YouTube later, subscribe to the YouTube channel for us. We'll start out today sitting, or if you'd rather kneel, kneeling, in whatever way is comfortable for you. I'm sitting on the forward edge of 2 blocks placed end to end, letting my pelvis tilt forward and the front of my hips open because that's what feels comfortable for me right now. Let your hands rest wherever you like. Close your eyes if you want. Bring your attention to your breath. Just allowing it, inviting it to slow down and get deeper. Feeling your contact with the floor, whatever else you might be sitting on, if you've got other props between you and the floor. Feeling into the whole length of your spine, from the ground up. Sometimes just that thought makes us sit up a little taller. Scan your body, noticing whatever sensations are present. In particular, making mental notes of anything that doesn't feel so good, so that during our practice, you'll remember to take care of yourself by skipping or modifying whatever you might need to. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth with a sigh. Let your eyes open if they're closed. Let your arms hang loose at your sides, shoulders disengaged. Lift your left shoulder toward your ear. Slide it back. Let it down. Then your right shoulder up, back, and down. Reach your arms out to the sides. Rest your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your ear. As you exhale, let your arm drape across. Fingertips coming to rest by the right ear. Just gently let the weight of your arm draw your head to the left. Raise your right hand a little and reach out through your fingertips. Feeling for the position that gives this part of your trapezius the most length. Let that right hand down. Let your neck remain passive. Let your left hand slide across your head and come down to your cheek, and let that arm nudge your head back up to the middle. Let your left hand down. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhaling, let it drape across your head. Then gently draw your head to the right. Lift your left hand, reach out through your fingertips. Let your left hand down. Allow your neck to be relaxed. Let your hand slide over and down. Use your arm to lift your head. Let that hand down. Bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand to the floor behind you. Stay long in the spine. Maybe just the fingertips are on the floor. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, invite your body to twist further. And we'll just explore how much feels sufficient. Let yourself unwind, come through center. Bring your left hand to your right knee, bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Let yourself unwind, come through center. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head tip back, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward, looking down towards the floor. Repeat for a few more breaths at your own pace. Then take your time to shift up onto your hands and knees. Maybe you tip forward like this, or maybe you tip to one side, however you would like to get there. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Reach back, press into the ball of your left foot. On an inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back. On the next inhale, reach your right arm forward. Bend your knee, reach back. If you can, grab your foot or ankle, kick into your hand, lift your knee and your chin. Release, lower down. Reach back, press into the ball of your right foot. On an inhale, pick your foot up and reach straight back. On an inhale, reach your left arm forward. Bend your knee, reach back, see about that bind. Release, lower down. Step your left foot up on your hands. Step your right foot up next to it. You could have blocks under your hands to ease that transition if you like. Sway back and forth, bending one leg then the other. Arms and head heavy, drawing down towards the ground. Slowly nod your head. Gently shake your head. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach out to the sides. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades. Tuck yourself, take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross the opposite way. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, let your arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. Look up at your hands. Lift your heart. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, bend to the right. Feel for length through both arms. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Letting your hips come down in line with your shoulders and knees. You can have your knees on the floor if you prefer, shoulder plank. On an exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Pressing into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay in your lower back. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Pedal your feet up and down. Lengthening all throughout the back of your body. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. When you're ready, on exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, rock back and up. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Keeping the leg long, stack your hips. Right hip above the left. Look under your right arm. Square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, reach your leg up again. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, round your back, and plant your foot up by your hands. If you like, let the back knee down, uncurl the back toes, or you can stay in the higher lunge. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, sink forward, draw your arms down to cactus. Inhale, glide back, reach your arms up. Follow your breath a few more times. Twist to the left. Come through center. Then twist to the right. Come through center. Bring your hands down. If you're in the low lunge, curl the back toes under, press into your foot to lift your knee, and just step that left foot forward. Inhale, lift that way. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, lift your left leg. Stack your hips and look under your left arm. Square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your elbow. Inhale, reach your leg back up. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, round your back, and plant your foot between your hands. You can stay in this high lunge or let the right knee down, uncurl the right toes. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, sink forward, draw your arms down. Inhale, glide back, reach up. Few more breaths at your pace. And twist to the right. Come through center. And twist to your left. Come through center. Bring your hands down. If you're in the low lunge, curl the right toes under, press into your foot to lift your knee, come through runner's lunge. And step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up through center. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back it up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and make your way to child's pose. Vary that child's pose any way you need to. Observe your breath, scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up through table. Exhale, push back and up to downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's go through some warriors. Warrior one, right foot forward near the edge of the mat, left foot back at about a 45-degree angle near the other edge of the mat. Feel for grounding in the outer edge of your back foot and the ball of your front foot. Bending the front knee, aiming it in the same direction as those toes. Reach your arms up. Let your shoulders down a bit. Turn your pinkies in towards each other. Now draw your elbows down to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the floor. Inhale, slide your hands apart. Exhale, slide your hands in front again. A few more times. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pivot your left foot open further. Bring it in line behind your right foot, warrior two. If you like a deeper stance here, you could take up more of the length of the mat, more space between the feet. That's what feels good in my body. A deeper stance for my warrior two than my warrior one. Square your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms out to the sides. Turn your head, look past your right fingertips. Inhale, turn your palms towards the ceiling. And exhale, rotate forward again. A couple more times like that. Inhale and exhale. Then turn just the right palm up. See if you can keep your lower body just where it is, pretty still. Inhale, tip back and reach up. Look up at your right hand. Your left hand can rest lightly on your leg. Press to your hip for support or come across your lower back towards the right hip. Exhale, tip forward, right forearm to right thigh. Reach left arm up alongside your head. If you like, make some slow circles with your left arm. And for some more core engagement, you could play with reaching your right arm forward or to the side. Bring the right arm back to the right thigh. Dancing warrior, inhale, reverse, tip back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, tip forward, reach forward. Let's do that 2 more times, 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. And then from here, from side angle, let's inhale up to warrior two again. And we'll dance to gentle warrior a few times. Inhale. Straighten the right leg, raise your arms, turn your head to the left. Exhaling. Lower your arms, turn your head to the right, bend your knee. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. And then from warrior two, straighten the right leg most of the way, keeping a small bend in the knee protects it. Shift your left hip back and slide your right hand forward and tip. So your right hand drops, your left hand lifts. Triangle, take big breaths. Bring your left hand to your hip. Inhale, reach your right hand forward, stand up. Bring your right hand to your hip. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot. Push off the ball of your foot to step forward. I'm having some water before we do that on the other side. When you're ready, you don't have to switch which way you're facing. I do this on my backside to the camera. Left foot forward, right foot back. Warrior one, feel the grounding in your feet. Find steadiness in your legs. Then bring your arms up. Let your shoulders melt down a bit. Turn your pinkies towards each other. Bring your elbows down to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the floor. Inhale, slide your hands apart. Exhale, slide them towards each other. A couple more times. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pivot your right foot open. Slide it in line behind your left foot. And if you like, deepen your stance. Square your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms to the sides. And look out over your left fingertips. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, rotate arms forward a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. Then turn just the left palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, sit back, reach up. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward, side angle pose. Make circles with your right arm if you like. And if you like, play with extending your left arm over here or over here. If the left arm's extended, bring it back here. And let's dance. Inhale, reverse warrior, tip back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, tip forward, reach forward. A couple more times, following the pace of your own breathing. And inhale up to warrior two. Dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, glide down. Straighten the front leg most of the way. Draw the back hip back. Slide the front hand forward. Tip to triangle. Big breath. Bring the top hand to your hip. Inhale, reach the other hand forward and stand. Bring that hand to your hip. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot and step forward. And this warrior needs a drink. And let's play with some balancing. With your hands by your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other, feet planted. Bring the weight into your right leg. Turn your left toes to the side so your feet are roughly perpendicular. Bring your heel in and up onto your right ankle. So that's tree pose. Lots of different trees in the world, so you can stay there. Or you can bring the sole of your foot to your calf, or bring your foot to your thigh. Your hands can stay here pressing together, drawing energy to the midline for stability, or explore other shapes, explore movement. Make sure your tree gets plenty of air, keep breathing. You can start over anytime. Sometimes it's a decision, sometimes you just fall. All part of the practice, changing your mind or falling. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them to your heart. Pivot your knee forward, let your foot down, shake things out. Any shaking you want, water your tree as needed. When you're ready, hands back to your heart. Shift from side to side a few times, grounding your feet, resetting your hips. Bring the weight into your left leg when you're ready. Don't lock that knee. Turn your right toes out. Take your time, bring your right heel in and up. Do whatever placement works for you. It doesn't have to be the same variation as the other side. Your arms don't have to do the same thing, but it's okay if they do. If your hands are not at your heart, bring them back there. Bring your knee forward and let your foot down. Shake things out. Come down and have a seat on the floor. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Allow your knees to bend as much as they want to, if they want to. Inhale, think of coming forward. Exhale, think of lowering down. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs. Sit up. Plant your hands next to your hips. You could have blocks under your hands here if you like. Your choice. Flexing feedback towards you still. Inhale, press away from the floor. Lift your butt off the floor. Keep breathing. Exhale, come down. Now, if you didn't use blocks and your butt didn't come up off the floor, try with the blocks. Inhale, straighten your arms. On an exhale, lower down. We'll do it once more for one breath longer. Inhale, press up. Exhale, relax down. Bend your knees outward, bring the soles of your feet together with a big space between your pelvis and your heels. Reach over in front of your ankles or under your ankles and walk your hands forward along the floor. Let your neck relax, let your head hang, and breathe into your back. Inhaling, walk your hands back, lift your torso, keeping your feet together, bring them in close. Interlace your fingers, hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat to shift the bones in your seat closer to the floor, tilting your pelvis forward, opening the front of your hips. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips with your spine nice and long. Let's just see how far that'll go. When the long spine stops lowering, let your head lower. Release your neck. Breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to your knees, lift your knees towards each other, rest the soles of your feet on the floor. Extend your arms forward. Sit back as far as you can, still keeping your feet planted. Nice long spine. Don't let yourself tip over backwards, wherever that point is. Lift your feet a little, keep breathing. Anytime you can bring your hands to your legs for support. Lift your feet about half as high as you can. Keep breathing. Lift your feet as high as you can. Keep breathing. Lower about halfway. Still breathing. Lower most of the way. Let your feet down. Bring your hands to the floor back here. Using your arms for support, wiggle your feet out by the edges of the mat. Let your knees go to the right, turn your head to the left. Come through center, knees to the left, head to the right. Only as far as your knees want to go, not forcing. They don't have to touch the ground. Exploring the room that we cleared in the hips. Alleviating excessive tension that we often hold there. Bring your feet in about hip width apart. Come down onto your forearms. Take them down onto your back. Bring your heels in close to your butt. If you like, place a block between your knees on the middle position. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale, lift up to bridge pose. If you want a deeper heart opener, clasp your hands under you. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other. Neck stays relaxed. Head rests on the floor. If you're clasping your hands, let them go. Exhale, slowly lower your hips. Float up and down at your own pace for a few breaths. Inhaling to go up and exhaling to come down. If you want to pause at the top, you can, or at the bottom. Lifting higher or moving more slowly. You can challenge yourself more as you like. Next time you lift up, pause at the top of the movement. Put a block under your sacrum, come down to rest on it. If you don't have blocks, use what you have. Maybe it's folded or rolled towels or blanket, pillow, bolster, a rolled up yoga mat is a nice prop. A foam roller can be used here. Press into your feet, inhale, lift your hips up. Remove the prop that was holding you up. Exhale slowly, lower down. If you had a block between your knees, remove that one. Move your props out of the way. Draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees. Rock and roll, massaging your back against the floor. And let's do our supine twists with crossed knees today. Plant your right foot with your heel close to your butt. Cross your left knee over your right knee. If that's not workable, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Reach your arms to the sides with your palms facing up. The closer your legs are to your torso, the deeper the twist feels. So for the gentlest, Variation on this, you would just let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left, keeping shoulders grounded. For a deeper twist, deeper sensation, draw your knees towards your chest and then let your knees fall to the right, turn your head to the left. Either way, try to let your shoulders remain grounded. And just let your breath bring you out, not pushing the legs down, just letting them hang and see what happens. Gravity and breath, work out how far the legs go. Your hips and lower back decide what release maybe. Come back up to center. Cross your legs and cross them the opposite way. When you're ready, let your knees go to the left and turn your head to the right. Bring everything back up to center. Take your time. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Reach your feet up towards the ceiling. Reach your hands up, grab your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. Any movement at all. Exploring what feels beneficial to your body. Whenever you feel complete with inverting, make your way to a resting pose of your choice. For some minutes of quiet integration. Maybe you focus on your breath. Maybe you don't worry about focusing at all. Maybe you focus on something else. Give yourself some deeper breaths. Invite small movements to your body. Let them lead to bigger movements. Take your time and mindfully cherishing the relaxed state. When you're ready, gently sit up. Bring your hands by your heart. Thank you for sharing this practice. The light within me sees, honors, and bows to that same light within you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time.